Hey, it's Tommy again, and in this video I'm going to walk you through the members area. So if this is your first time logging in, or you brand new to the site, you watch this video, I'll kind of walk you through the members area, kind of tell you what to expect, so forth and so on. Now at the time of the recording of this video, I am in the beginning stages of Video Ads Academy. So depending on when you're watching this video, it may look a little bit different, but the basics are going to be the same. Right now I'm on the home tab, and the actual video that you're watching is this video right here. Okay, so the first tab you'll see is YouTube. Then you have Pro membership, so Video Ads Academy Pro members will have content here, and then Platinum. I'm eventually going to launch a Platinum version of this product, but as of right now it's not available. But I do want to kind of just show you, what to expect when that rolls out. Okay, so first thing we do is we jump into YouTube. You'll see first you got YouTube video ads, bonus training, resources, and updates. Basically, first we jump in here. This particular section is all of the modules for YouTube video ads, everything from the overview all the way through to optimization strategies, 1 through 14. Okay, and so this is where you'll find the actual training for these, and also some modules are going to have PDFs or some type of download to go along with them. So if I jump into the overview real quick, and then I'm going to pause this video, you'll see download the PowerPoint PDF for this module. Okay, so you'll be able to download it. Now, every module doesn't have this. A lot of these modules are me kind of just jumping in real time, recording my screen and kind of walking you through things. So every module in here won't have this, but the ones that do, you'll see it right below the video. Okay, so let's go back to YouTube. And let's click on that again. And also notice to the left hand side, if you want to jump from one module to the next, you definitely can do that right here, or you can use this navigation here and back to YouTube. Okay, the next section is bonus training and resources. So actually each one of these training videos also will have potentially some type of download with them. I can tell you actually 4 out of 5. So this one, the fail-proof video ad writing system, is basically a course in and of itself. What it is something that I developed years ago that I've modified for using it with video ads that I actually use. So there's a video kind of walking you through it, and there's also a PDF download. I'll show you if I jump in here real quick. You'll see, I'll pause the video, download the PowerPoint PDF for this bonus module, and that'll be something you'll want to download. It'll be one of those resources that you'll probably go to time and time again, and I explain everything about it in the actual video training. So you definitely want to watch each one of these videos. Then these next 3 here are tools. This is a tool that you'll download. This is a tool, and this kind of explains a tool. But anyway, that's basically, the bonus training resources. If I add more, I'll add them. They'll be, if it's for YouTube, it'll be under the YouTube section. I'll add that as well. And I'll let you guys know about it whenever I add stuff. So if I want to go back to YouTube, and then you have updates. Nothing is inside of updates right now. Again, this is the brand new early stages of Video Ads Academy. So what'll happen is when there's content that we already have in here, what I'll do is either there's some additional training that I need to train on, or if I need to update the content, what I'll do is put that content here so I don't mess up the order of things, and then I'll notate under the particular module that I did the update. I'll link to this particular section. Okay, so expect that when there'll be updates, you'll be able to link to the updated material as well as the original material as well. So that's basically what updates is for. And the rest of this, so I'll jump back to YouTube, but the rest of the of it is similar in nature, you know, to make up the breakdown of it. And then if you're a pro member, you know, you got video ads training, you know, additional traffic sources, where I'm going to be teaching you guys about Facebook video ads, you know, engagement ads with Google Display, native ads, CPV ads. I'm going to show you all the strategies and techniques that I'm using to do ads with video, okay? And then under each particular section, although I haven't fleshed this one out yet, but you can see it's going to have the same layout as the YouTube, okay? It'll have the same, you know, modules, and then any additional bonus training resources will be in this section, okay? And ultimately, I'll probably likely have to do an update here as well, so you may see that later on as well, okay? But that's basically the layout of it. And so basically at a pro level, you're getting like the same layout for the YouTube, but you're gonna get, you know, 4 other traffic sources that are basically the same structure as the YouTube core training that I have in here, okay? And I jump back to pro, and then let's go to platinum. So platinum right now is going to be case studies that I'm going to do, real live case studies. And also I'm probably going to offer live coaching calls, probably monthly, maybe more often, depending on if it's some information that I feel like you guys need to have. And so the replays will be posted here, and then some people that can attend the live training can. So it'll be, you know, very easy, you know, for whomever, however it plays out. And then I have this section here called VAA Academy Members Share, where it actually should be VA Academy Members Share. But basically that's just, you know, I expect a lot of you guys to take what I'm teaching you and leverage it and do extremely well. So what I want to do is, instead of me always doing case studies and showing you guys what I did, hopefully some of you guys will be very successful, so you other members can see it from a point of view other than just my point of view. I want to be able to take some of you most successful, you know, people that I know is going to implement and do extremely well with this, and then we bring it back into the Video Ads Academy family and share that with others, because ultimately I just want to create a lot of people who are getting a lot of success out of this. And, you know, a quote that I live by is, you know, Zig Ziglar: you will get all you want in life if you help enough other people get what they want. And I definitely, you know, that's the goal here. And so hopefully we can pay it forward, you know, to other members, okay? So that's basically the layout of it. Again, you know, if I click on case studies, then you'll see, you know, I'll have each case study listed by name, so forth and so on. But again, it's the early stages, but it's just give you an idea of kind of what the site is about, how to navigate your way around, and what to expect as this site grows. There's going to be more content, more tools and resources to really just give you the competitive advantage that you need to go out and crush it with video ads, okay? So that's basically it for this video. I hope that was insightful for you. Again, if you have any questions, any concerns, you can click the support link at the bottom, or you can click the contact link. That'll take you to my website. You know, however you need to. Let me know if there's any issues. Otherwise, I hope you hop into the content, learn as much as you can, soak it all up, but most importantly, implement, you know, implement, and I promise it will work wonders for you. Hardly anybody is doing this right now, and you have the opportunity to really jump on this traffic right now while it's hot and really just, you know, jump way out ahead of everybody else. You'll be one of the first people kind of doing this, okay? So hopefully you'll do that. I wish you nothing but success, nothing but the best, and look forward to more training coming soon. All right, take care. Welcome to the YouTube Video Ads section of Video Ads Academy. This is Module 1, and this is an overview of what we're going to be talking about, and you're going to be learning in the YouTube Video Ads section. So the purpose of this video is basically, again, I wanted to give you an overview of what to expect, kind of give you a high level, you know, breakdown of what we're going to be covering. I'll also be, you know, talk about what you will need in order to be able to use everything that I'm going to be showing you. What we're going to be focusing on. There are some things that we may not necessarily get in depth on when it comes to video ads, as some people may think, because really this is more about generating traffic to your videos within YouTube, and not so much as driving video traffic from like banner ads off to your website that's off of YouTube. This is mainly, ads that are going to be running on YouTube. And I'll kind of break down, each part of it and what I mean by that. And also the processes that we'll be using, that I'll be teaching you, sharing with you, that you'll be able to use as well. So what you will need, obviously you'll need a YouTube channel. Okay. You'll need an AdWords account. If you don't have an AdWords account, you definitely are going to have to sign up for one of those. Because you're going to have to link that with your YouTube channel in order to run ads via the AdWords for Video platform, which is basically inside of your AdWords account. It's a little separated, but it's within the same account. And I'll show you that later on in the campaign setup modules and how to link that stuff and all of that. And then you'll need a website to link to with the channel that you have. And this is very important, and I'm going to show you why this is important in a moment. But you'll need a website that you're going to have to associate with your YouTube channel, and you only get one per channel. Now, you can develop multiple channels if you like, but you only get one site that you can associate with each channel. And I'll show you more about that, in later training or what have you. So, again, the main focus is ads next to videos that people are watching. And also we're going to be focusing on ads that target searches on YouTube. So someone is on YouTube, they're searching, they type some in the search box, and your ad can actually show up. When that ad pops up, if someone clicks on it, it takes them to your video. Okay. And another heavy focus of what I'm going to be discussing in this training is what's called associated website links, or associated annotations, or external link annotations. It's a lot of different names that are called, but you'll see this link. You can actually follow that link to get more information. Now, this actual video, the presentation of this video, you'll be able to download this presentation in PDF form, so you don't have to try to write this down. You just download the PDF associated with this particular module, and you'll see the link in there if you want to get further reading on it or whatever. But I'm actually going to show you, all of the steps that you'll need to take to get going. I just want to kind of get the overview out of the way, just so you'll kind of have an idea of what to expect, so you can plan out, how you want to focus on getting your ads and your campaigns up and going. So, like I just talked about, associated website links. Once you have a website associated with your YouTube channel, this will actually pop up where you'll see where it says associated website. And this is one of the key features that will allow you to take advantage of most of the stuff that I'm going to teach you. This is really the difference maker, where one client in 2013, we were able to do almost $500,000 in revenue with about 100% ROI. And it's all because of this, not all, but a big part of that was the ability to use this particular feature. And I'll show you more about that as well. So the processes that we're going to be using, there are a couple of different processes that we'll be using. The first one is called video lead gen, or video lead generation, however you want to call it. Basically, that's having a video that drives people to your squeeze pages. If you're running webinars, to your webinar registration pages. If you're selling coaching or consulting or a service, you're a service-based business or whatever, you can have applications that you want people to fill out. Short form submits, long form submits. And that's just basically a short form submit is just, you probably asking for 3 or 4 pieces of information. Whereas a long form, you may ask for 8 or 9 or what have you. Or you may even be running a survey. You know, there's a lot of different ways to do it. But ultimately, video lead gen, you know, you're generating leads, whether it be, you know, a name and an email, getting them on a webinar, getting them, you know, a session where you can have a conversation with them about your services that you offer, you know, whatever the case may be. Maybe you want to give away some, you know, freebie or a coupon or a discount. I mean, there's so many ways to really use that. But this process is built around driving an ad to a video that's hosted on YouTube, and that video getting them to take action on whatever it is that you're offering to generate that lead. Okay, that's that process. The other process is what I call YouTube video to checkout page. Now this one may not be for everybody, right? You know, but if you're selling something online and you use video to sell, this method will work great. We started out using this method with what's called a video sales letter. And basically what we did was host the video sales letter on YouTube and then buy ads, drive it to that video sales letter. Once we want that person to buy the offer that we have, we use the external link annotations that I showed you earlier, the associated website link, and basically we link out to the checkout page where they can buy. Okay, so that's process number 2, and that's one that we, you know, the $500,000 deal I told you about just a while ago, that was basically the model we were using with that. And I got another client who's doing, you know, a couple $1,000s a day, you know, using this method as well. So very, very powerful. Then we have what's called a video pre-sale. And a video pre-sale is a lot similar to a video lead gen, but a pre-sale may not necessarily mean you have to generate quote unquote a lead. It could be pre-selling them to send them off to something else, like a sales page. Let's say you're selling something and you want to, you know, pre-sell them, kind of like what's a landing page. Like if you heard of what's called a pre-sale landing page, this is sort of the same thing, but instead of you know, buying an ad, sending someone to a landing page that ultimately gets them to go somewhere else, you do it with a video. You get them to the video, and the whole point of the video is to really sell them on why they need to go check out whatever this thing is you're telling them to go do. Now, it could be your own stuff. It can be somebody else's stuff, you know, or whatever the case may be. But, you know, very, very powerful method that you can use. And we're going to, you know, discuss, you know, that process. I'm going to, you know, show you some of these processes later on. But that's basically what a video pre-sale means. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of ideas probably swirling around in your head now about how these processes can actually work for you. And you'll want to kind of jot down, you know, what process you want to kind of start with, you know, so you can be able to map out the way you're going to build out your campaigns. And then the last but not least is building a following. If you want to build a following on YouTube, video ads can definitely help you with that. The only downside to that is, personally, I don't like to spend money without knowing I can make any back. So I don't try to teach people, you know, go spend all of this money to build a following and you don't even have a monetization strategy. I'm working with someone right now. Their goal is to build an online video network, and they're going to host their videos on YouTube. The goal, their monetization strategy, is to sell sponsorships. And they already have an idea of how much they can sell a sponsorship for, depending on how many subscribers they have, how many views that they get on their average video, so forth and so on. So what we're able to do is we're able to take that data and back into the number to figure out how much can we pay for a view if a certain number of people actually subscribe. And because they have that monetization strategy in place, now we have benchmark numbers that we know These are the type of number that we need to try to achieve in order to be able to build this following where it's not costing you any money, or it's costing you a little bit of money, or potentially even making you a tad bit of profit. Because the build a following model is a long-term play. It's not really a short-term play. So, I don't really teach, a lot on, I'm going to spend, 20 grand today and I won't make it back till next year. That's really, not something that I really do. I'm really a direct response marketer. So everything you'll see me talking about is really kind of in that vein. However, a build a following model, a brand or what have you does work, except that, I like to work with people where if we're building a brand or a following or what have you, let's try to figure out what is the monetization strategy going forward, because now we have those benchmarks. Now we have accountability. Whereas, you building a brand and you don't have anything to be accountable for, people like to point fingers. And I like to be able to point to the data. I like to be able to point to the facts. Okay. So I won't get heavy into the build a following model, in the process or what have you, but I do want to put it out there that it's definitely something that works under the right circumstances. Okay, enough about that. Let's move on to the next. So type of ads. The type of ads you're going to be doing is three types that we're going to focus on. In-stream ads, and there's also something called a companion banner, and I'll show you a little bit more about that in a sec. And then you have in-display and in-search. And I'm going to show you what each one of those are. So basically, here's an example, of an in-stream ad, during the setup process. Now, we're going to go over like step by step how to set up a campaign. So I'll get more in-depth and detail on, on these processes. Again, this is just an overview to give you an idea of kind of what we're going to be working on. So here's an in-stream ad, and you can see what it looks like. And you've probably seen these before. And off to the right of the screen here, you'll see where under advanced settings where you can have your companion banner, in stream, you had a little browse where you can select your file and you can upload. And they got a couple sizes. They got a 300 by 250 and a 300 by 60 that actually, your ad shows, in stream ad is showing, and that banner, companion banner, comes up right along with it. So that's the first type of ad that you can run. The next type is what's called in-display. And in-display is basically, as you can see, the example, during setup off to the right with a yellow border around it. It says, has a little ad in it or whatever. These ads basically show above the recommended videos that they want you to watch. Yours will show at the top, and if someone clicks it, it'll take them to your video. And then the third version is in search. And this is basically people typing into YouTube, some phrase that they're searching for, and your ad pops up above the search results. Okay, very, very powerful, very good way to really, pinpoint, target people. And not a lot of people are bidding on these ads. I mean, I've seen, certain markets where I know a click costs like $15. And we can target them on YouTube for like 30 cents. Same exact search that gets almost the same exact type of conversion because of the intent of the search. So very powerful. Don't sleep on those. And then we have, types of targeting that we're going to cover. Basically, demographics. You have topics and interests. And then there's some advanced targeting features. And I'm going to show you how I really like to set mine up, based on my background of being a display network, guy. I was, really wanted to, back in 2007, 2008, I kind of really got on that early on, and I really learned how to really take advantage of the display network. And now I've been able to take a lot of those skills and apply it to this video, ad stuff. So I'm kind of show you how I've been kind of, tweaking it and kind of attacking this and really getting some great results. And then you can also combine all of the different types of targeting. It's a lot of ways to do it. Again, I'm going to show you a lot of that stuff when we're setting up campaigns. But here's a image of, graphic of, the types of targeting. You can target people watching content. That's going to be your in-display and your in-stream ads. And then target people who are searching is going to be your search. But you'll see like demographics. You can edit it to target a particular gender, a particular age group. You can target, based on the topics of videos that people are watching. You can target based on people's interests. Google has a lot of data on, people's interests, and you can target them based on that. And then, as you can see, under the advanced options, you can target a particular video placement. You can also use video remarketing, and you'll be able to create those lists, target those people, and then you can also target by keywords. So that's one of the methods that I actually use a lot, content keywords, because I find it's better targeting than topics or interests are pretty decent. Topics don't really do that great, so I'm probably not going to recommend you do a lot of that, because here's what I find with topics. I find a lot of people when they create their YouTube video, they don't put it in the right category. And your category of the person who create the video puts it in a particular category. And that category is how Google determines the topics of the video you're watching. But if it's miscategorized, then the topic, you're not targeting the people you think you're targeting. So that's why I like to use content keywords, because typically people name their videos a certain way. They tag them a certain way, right? They put the description in a certain way, and Google uses all of that information from a content standpoint to find out, what content of this particular video is, and that's what they use your keywords to match up to those type of videos. So that's why I think content is much, much more powerful than topic, and that's why I really like to use it. And again, it really goes in line with my display network, skill set. That I mastered that, years ago, and it's something that I still do very well. And I know quite a bit of people who know me. I've masterminded with and worked with, some high-level people who know that I have those skills. And so I'm able to take all of that and really apply it to this video. And really a lot of that skill set applies here. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to show you exactly how you can take advantage of it. And I'm going to teach you this stuff. So anyway, those are your types of targeting. Again, we're going to break down doing the setup, how you can kind of, manage, putting it together, whatnot. And so next up is going to be module 2. I'm going to walk you through configuring your channel, from start to finish, how to put your channel, configure it. So when we're getting ready to run our ads, everything is set up. All right. So that's pretty much it for the overview. Again, the next video is going to be module 2. I'll see you in the next video. Welcome to module 2 of the YouTube video ads section of Video Ads Academy. In this particular video, we're going to walk through the process of configuring your channel. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through creating a new channel, so you can kind of see that process. And then I'm also going to show you how you need to configure it, based on how I've configured mine, and you can kind of see, everything that we will need to do. So the first step here is what I'm going to do. If you don't have a Google account already, you're going to need one in order to create your channel. And if you already have a channel, then you kind of already are ahead of the curve. But if you need to create a channel, you're going to need to create a Google account, and then go from there. So once you have that Google account, you can log into YouTube with that Google account, and you can create a new channel. So since I already have a channel created, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click YouTube settings here. Okay, and then I am going to click create new channel. Okay, so then what I can do is I can name my channel. Let's just say dummy channel. And I'm just making this up as I go. If you want to put a category, if you want, brand, product, company, what have you, you can do that. And then you can pick, who your content is appropriate for. And then all new channels come with a Google Plus page, right? And so you have to agree to that in order to create it. That's how they got the new Video One, I think is what they call it, Video One pages or whatever, or what have you. So we'll say, okay, maybe not dummy channel. We'll put like Tommy's News or something, okay? And then we'll click done. Oh yeah, I can't. You got to pick a category. So I usually just put other. Click done. All right. Now you have that done. Now it'll take you through, a tour of the channel and all of that. But we're not actually going to do that. We're going to skip that. So once you have that done, now what you have to do is you have to go to your YouTube settings for this particular channel, okay? And what you want to do is view additional features, okay? Now, as you'll see, I'll need to verify this new channel, right? It shows, the 3 green lights here, but eventually what you're going to need, even though you may not need monetization, you're going to want to enable that, okay? So you'll enable that. You got to click all these little things. If you want to read all of that stuff, you can. But you want to enable monetization because it gives you some features that, for some reason, it seems like every time I have to actually do that to make some features, show up. Okay, so now that I got that, now I'm going to go back to settings, okay, and features. And I'm going to enable longer videos. Now I think I have to verify in order to do that, but I'm gonna try enabling it anyway and see what happens. Okay, so verify, by phone lets you unlock additional YouTube features. We do this to prevent abuse, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna get them to text me a verification code. Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna do that and I'll come right back. Okay, so I verified this particular channel. Basically what I did was I told them to call me with an automated message. They give you put your phone number in, they give you the code over the phone, you punch it in, you click submit, okay? Once you're done with that, now you verified your channel, you can click continue. Okay, now that takes us back to, the additional features. And now you can see longer videos I have been approved for. External annotations I'm now approved for. Custom thumbnails, which is very important, I am approved for. Paid subscription content ID appeals or what have you, you don't even need to worry about those right now. And then live events. And then you can also see unlisted and private videos. So those are basically the ones that you'll need starting out. You want to make sure that you have those, okay? Now, the next thing you want to do is you go to advanced and you'll see where you can, your country, you can put your channel keywords and what have you. And then here's where you can associate a website with your channel. This is the very next step you want to do. So what happens when you click add, it'll say, URL is not recognized. So what you'll need to do is enter a URL that you want to attach. So I already have a URL that I would like to attach with this particular channel, digital marketing leverage. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna copy it here. I'm gonna paste. And I'm gonna click add. Now it says pending. Okay, so to associate this site, you must verify that you own it. So when you click verify, it gives you a couple different ways, that you can do it. Recommended is download this HTML file and upload it to the root directory of the website. So if you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to FTP or what have you, if you have someone that does this stuff for you, basically you need to download this file and tell your webmaster to upload this to the root directory so that when you go to visit it, it's your domain / that file.html. It comes up in the browser, and that needs to be in the root directory. And then you can go and you can verify it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna verify it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm back. So I just took this file and uploaded it to the root directory of the website, and now all I have to do is click verify. Okay, so when I click verify, boom, great job, blah, blah, blah is now verified. Okay, so now I am good to go. So now all I got to do is I hop back into YouTube. Okay, now I'm on Tommy's News. I'm going to go to YouTube settings, and then I'm going to go to additional features, and you will click on advanced, and you will see refresh. Boom, success. Now I have this particular website associated with my YouTube channel. Okay, now if you want to configure this other stuff, you can. If you want to allow ads to be displayed along your videos, you can. Personally, if I'm using a channel to drive ads to, I don't necessarily do that, and I usually click do not allow. Okay, and then it says allow my channel to appear in channel's recommendations. I actually leave that there. And then subscriber counts, you can leave that if you want to, but usually when I'm just starting out, I usually change that. And then if you have a Google Analytics account, you can put your analytics ID here, and then you can also get analytics data. So you want to do that as well, and I'll show you in my other channel, you know, how I have that set up. So I'll click save. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, the next thing you want to do is you want to enable your account to be able to do external links and annotations that are associated with the website that you're using. Now, typically the easiest way that I found to make this work, because sometimes it can be a bit of a challenge, is where you go to your video manager and you want to at least upload a video, and then once you have a video uploaded, you can go through the process. So as of right now, I don't have a video loaded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a video, I'm going to load it up on this channel, and then we're going to, I'm going to walk you through the process of how to make that work. So hang on again, and I'll be right back. I'm going to load up a video. Okay, so now I'm back. Now I've uploaded a video, okay? And so now what we're going to do is we're going to edit this video. Okay, we're going to click edit, and then we're going to go to annotations. And when you click on annotations, if you do it this way, it will say enable your account for external link annotations. Okay, now there's other ways you do it. It don't always work exactly right, but if you follow the steps I just showed you, upload a video, link your website to your channel, upload your very first video. Once you got that video uploaded, go to edit settings on the particular video, click on annotations, and this blue bar will pop up, and then all you have to do is click enable, and then it'll tell you that external must comply with Google policies, YouTube ad policies, so forth and so on. It tells you do not use external links and annotations to redirect traffic across domains. Okay, any violation will result in removal of the feature or termination of your account. So you got to be careful the way you use it. But if you're using it to your own website, you're doing everything above board, you shouldn't have any problem. So then you just click accept, and external links enabled successfully. You're pretty much done. Now, if you want to add an annotation, you can just click, it's like a note, and let's just put something like, click here, okay? And then what you want to do is click link. And remember, I showed you in module 1, what shows up, you'll see where it says associated website. Had you not enabled everything like I just showed you, you wouldn't see this here. But now that you see this here, you can click associate website, and then what you can do is we're just gonna copy and paste in here, valid URL, and then boom. So now pay attention to this, because it says please enter a valid URL. Okay, so sorry about that. So sometimes what you have to do once you get it done is you have to back out and then come back again to make it work. Sometimes it'll force you to put a www in there as well, but I had to bag out, come back in again. So now I'm just gonna copy and paste my domain in here again, okay, and you'll see that it works. And then I'll take my thing here, and let's just say I'll spread it out, okay, and I'm gonna do like 16, or maybe I'll do, I don't know, 28, make it big, and it's just for the purpose of showing this. And then I'll click publish. Okay, and now when we go and watch this video, we jump ahead, you'll see, click here, it'll take me out to here. Take me out to the domain. Now I got this channel configured with the external link annotation. So the next step you want to do after you do that is you want to go and configure the rest of your channel. So let me show you. Now that we got that, let me jump into my Tommy Powers channel, and I'll show you how I've set this one up. So I'm going to go to that one. I'm going to my channel, and then you'll see. So basically, you want to put a link here, if possible, to build out your channel. So basically what this is just click the edit links tab, and then what it allows you to do is say, check here, you overlay first link on channel art. You put your domain name in, you put your link. Okay, then you can add your social links if you want to add them as well. You can show views, date join if you want to do that. If you want to feature other channels, you can do all of that stuff. I do recommend at least doing this here, because you'll find that a lot of people will actually click on the link, because a lot of the videos that I'm going to teach you how to drive traffic to, they go to the channel page. And the reason why I do that, because I found that a channel page, when it's built out properly, it performs better than the watch page. And you'll understand more about what I mean during the setup process. But basically, your landing page to your video can either take them to a watch page, which is a typical, or it can take them to a channel page, which is basically what your channel will look like. So I'm going to cancel this. So let's say view as public. This is what my channel will look like to somebody coming to my channel. Okay, this is what it'll look like to them, right? And so what happens is your video that you're driving an ad to will actually show up here. This stuff will show up here. Everything is here. There's no distractions, no ads or anything. And I just find channel sending to the channel view just works better. And so that's why I think it's imperative that you configure your channel and you completely build it out. Okay, so I'm gonna click done on that. So basically I have this stuff here. And then the next part of it is if you want to, edit your navigation. If you want to edit your navigation, I always like to leave that and undo this other stuff, and then don't display until approved. Sometimes I'll disable browse and discussion. It just depends. If you get a lot of negative comments and stuff, you want to disable this feature, because you don't want, not that you're trying to hide anything, but it's social media, and if you got a lot of negativity on your channel, You know, you don't want that on there. You know, people will troll you, you know, or whatever. So sometimes you just need to disable it, you know, and that's what I would do. But for my channel, you know, I leave it like that, but I would probably disable it depending on what I'm doing, right? And then you can, so I think we just did with the channel settings is what we did. Okay, nah, we got channel settings. Okay, nah, we don't need channel settings. So we're going to go back to my channel. Okay, we don't need channel settings just yet. Edit channel navigation. I just showed you that. And then if you want to edit the way this stuff here shows up, you can do that as well. And then you want to add some other content to your channel, you know, and kind of build out your channel. You want to make it look real. You know, people are going to watch your videos. You want them to trust you, so forth and so on. You know, you also might, you know, you want to look into editing, you know, having channel art. So you're going to upload, you know, your photos you want to have for your profile. That's my profile photo. And then I just have like a regular gallery photo that I use, you know, for this background or whatnot. But you can also, you know, do the channel art part. And I'm not going to get into all of that. That's really, you know, you want to build it out as much as humanly possible. But if you want to learn more about, you know, channel art and really pimping out your YouTube channel, I mean, you can go do some research on that and find that. But I will tell you, it's imperative that you do kind of flesh your channel out, configure it where when it's time to start running ads, you'll have all of that. So again, we went through the whole process. You got all of that part. So the next video, I'm going to show you how to link your Google account with your Google AdWords account with your YouTube video. So that's going to be the next video. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so we're back with module 3 video of the YouTube video ads section of Video Ads Academy. And this module is very quick. It's going to be short. Basically, it just shows you how to link your Google AdWords account with your channel. And hands down, the easiest way that I've ever done this, you know, I've many times that I've done it was like this. So basically you go to YouTube, you know, you go to your YouTube settings, and then you're going to click additional features, and then you can click advanced. Okay. And then what you want to do basically is click here where it says link an AdWords account. And as you can see, mine is already linked. It might be blurred out. You probably don't see it. It's probably blurred out. But for my Tommy Powers channel, it is already linked. So let's hop into the other channel that I just created that we walked through the setup on. And let's do it again. Let's go settings, additional features, advanced. And now you see there's not an AdWords account linked. So what you're going to do then is you're going to click link an AdWords account, right? So basically all you got to do is sign in to AdWords, and you'll see it says copy the customer ID from the top right corner of the AdWords website. And you'll, you know, it's a 3-digit number dash 3-digit number dash 4-digit number. Okay. And then you're just going to paste that ID box into here, and then you're going to click next. Okay. So hang on a second. Let me grab my customer ID, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I grabbed my customer ID number. I'm going to paste it here. And then I click the next button. And then it says link an AdWords account for video. You're about to link AdWords account, you know, blah, 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 the Tommy's News. Okay, and then you want to assign a name to the AdWords account. Okay, and basically I'm just going to put TP, you know, for me. And permissions, I want to be able to do all of this stuff. So I'm going to leave everything clicked, and I'm going to click finish. And now that I'm done, the AdWords account is linked. You're pretty much ready to go. So the next time you're in your AdWords account and you're going to create a campaign, it'll already be associated. You'll be ready to go. So that's pretty much it for this module. Like I said, it was quick, short, and to the point. Really easy setup, you know, to do. Now that you're done, now that we're done with this particular module, the next module we're going to move into is research modules, where we're going to start preparing to set up our campaign. So we're going to go through how to research, what we're going to do, and we're going to put together, everything we need, to prepare. And then after we go through those processes, then we'll get to what we'll do the entire walkthrough of actually setting up. So that would be the next video, will be one on research. I think there's three different types of research videos that we'll have, that I'll walk you through how to really do the research and to figure out, how to do the targeting, so forth and so on. All right. So I'll see you in the next video.